You're a rebel, getting into trouble. You are kinda like a fire, like a fire, like a fire. Unpredictable, so original. You are never backing down, backing down, backing down. That's what I like about you. So dangerous, I get this rush when I'm with you. I go all in to lose or win. Build things up to knock 'em down. It's the way we keep our high, moving like a hurricane. There will come a time for when we can wash away your sins, settle down, but until then, we're like a hurricane. You're so different, kind of ignorant. You don't care what people say, people say, people say. I'm going crazy for you, baby. Don't know how you're making me feel this way. What can I say? That's what I like about you. So dangerous, I get this rush when I'm with you. I go all in to lose or win. Build things up to knock 'em down. It's the way we keep our high, moving like a hurricane. There will come a time for when we can wash away our sins, settle down, but until then, we're like a You're a rebel, getting into trouble. You are kinda like a fire, like a fire, like a fire. Unpredictable, so original. You are never backing down, backing down, backing down. That's what I like about you. So dangerous, I get this rush when I'm with you. I go all in to lose or win. Build things up to knock 'em down. It's the
All right. Woo. All right. That was a dance exercise, guys. All right. So again, thank you so much for joining us. Yes. Hello, crafty friends, and welcome to the finale of our Amazing Craft Everyday in August series. Yes. I can't believe we're already at the end, but we are wrapping up this incredible month with something super special, right? Yes, we have with us, of course, okay, for the whole month. Okay, I can't believe again that we are having at the end, but we are wrapping up this incredible month with something super special for all of you, because today we are thrilled to have the incredibly talented Lynn from LV Handcrafted, okay, joining us. Where actually most of us came from, okay, just a few minutes ago, right? So yes, because Lynn always does her crafty live streams every Saturday for most of you guys, okay? And it's all actually Sunday morning for us here, right? So yes, Lynn is here to showcase the fantastic easy wonder die, okay, that we have been, playing with for the past couple of months. And yes, there is actually an update to that one, which is the Easy Wonder Die 2, right? So we will be working with that, okay, and then showcasing to you that it's not just, with cards that you can actually use this Easy Wonder dies, right? So let's wait for that when Lynn comes in, and we will talk to you more about that one. And of course, we did mention that we are going to be having a special announcement, right? And of course, a raffle. Of course, that one Lynn will tell us more about when she comes in, right? So again, without further ado, let's welcome back to Mommy Guide Inc. my awesome friend Lynn of LV Handcrafted. Hello, Lynn.
Hi.
Hello, my friend. How are you?
Thank you for having me. I am great. I'm very, very honored to be a part of your craft every day in August. I cannot believe you're here. It's the end.
Yes, guys, it's finally the end, right? So actually, Lynn was one of the first to know about this episode, this series. And then we talked about when she was going to be able to come here. And then we realized that this one is the best time for her to come in because she has something to announce. But hold on to that one, okay? Because actually, we will be doing, what we normally do, okay, when we do have, a guest for Craft Everyday in August. And that is to, do a little bit of a, what do you call this? Fast talk with them, right? So there you go. So I'm just putting in the clock. All right. So
Are you going to tell everybody what happened?
So the thing is, we were preparing, right? So we are having a little bit of tech issue. So it's like, toggling with all the links and stuff. And then I went to this scene where I was supposed to do the, the fast talk. And then, am I supposed to be seeing this?
Yep. I cheated. I don't know if this is the first ever, but Lynn has just cheated on Lala's fast rapid fire.
Yeah, so she did get to have a peek, right? But don't worry because, I'm sure she doesn't remember that anymore. Right? So we'll see.
Something about glitter.
All right. So without further ado, okay, let us do this. All right, Lynn, what's your favorite color?
Blue, teal, to be specific.
Yes, for those who don't know. Paper or cardstock?
Oh, paper or cardstock?
Mm-hmm.
Cardstock.
Favorite die cutting machine?
Oh,
That's one.
my Empress Mini.
All right.
Empress Mini.
Crafting at night or during the day?
Night.
Glue or tape?
Glue.
Dogs or cats while crafting?
Dogs.
Favorite crafting tool?
My die cutting machine? Does that count?
All right. Flowers or stars?
Stars.
All right. Do you prefer online shopping or in-store shopping?
Online.
One word to describe crafting for you.
Fun. Keep going.
All right.
Keep going.
Love it or hate it? Glitter.
Love it. Hate it.
Awesome.
Hate it.
Hate it. Awesome. Good job. Woo, that was fun.
Lala, I'm really surprised. Flowers versus stars? I thought I would say flowers, but I don't know why stars just popped out of my mouth. So, this was
Well, who
fun.
knows,
I just learned
right?
something about myself.
Yeah, subliminal, right? So you actually love stars, right? So there you go.
I guess so.
Okay, so there you go. See, my balloons fall like a minute after I press them. So there you go. So congratulations. Thank you so much again, Lynn, for being here with us. Okay, so before we move on, let's just catch up with the chat. Guys, you are so super awesome. Thank you so much for waiting for a little bit. We did have a little bit of a tech hiccup, but yeah, doesn't matter because we will do this no matter what, right, Lynn? Yes, there you go.
Yes.
Okay, and then some have actually, gotten their, snacks and drinks, which we actually asked them to do earlier on. So if you were not able to watch, okay, the mystery craft along today, oh my gosh, you missed so much. You need to watch that on replay, right? So on LV Handcrafted's YouTube channel. And if you are not yet part of her awesome group, okay, it's Crafty Fun Friends of LV Handcrafted on Facebook. Just answer some very few questions and you can get in. Okay. Oh, I don't know where to start. Okay, there you go. There you go. Okay, so yes, Tam's art. This is Tamara. Hi, Tamara. Tamara is from Gretchen community, Gretchen's community. She is actually a very talented artist. If you would see her paintings, you would be like blown away. She is really very, very good. Will Lizzo, Lynn, what are you eating? Oh, you saw Lynn eating?
I answered that in the chat. Blackberries.
Yeah, so even though we were having tech issues, yeah, we kept on, preparing and eating. I got my potato juice. The least I am thinking, maybe you were actually on potato juice earlier on. What do you think,
I think
Lynn?
she was. I think she was. She just didn't want to say.
Me too. All right. Yes, Melissa is on potato juice. All right. So Stamper Girl says, I know. Yes. All right. So lots of dancing. Was it dancing? Okay. Hopping around today with Joey's. Oh, okay. Oh, you have kangaroos? Oh, yes. Like the kangaroo. Oh, you remember that? Okay. That's not the Okay. Snacking on blackberries. Wow. Such healthy. That is healthy. Blackberries. Are they... I've never tasted black. I did strawberry, blueberry, raspberry, but never blackberries.
They're good.
Really? Or I know they're healthy, but do they taste good?
They do. They're sweet.
All right, so
They grow
something
like
I need.
weeds,
Something I
You
need
don't
to
want to grow
taste.
them because they'll take over.
Oh,
Hi, Kenzie.
okay. Hello, Kenzie. Because the first time I went to the US, Lynn, the very first thing I did was go to the grocery and bought all the berries. Whatever was there, and realized that I only like blueberry and strawberry after eating all of them.
Blackberries are kind of like a combination of raspberries and blueberries.
Oh, okay. So I might probably like that. There you go. Welcome, Lynn, says Kenzie. Hello, Shanna. Hello, hello. Remember to like the video. Oh, thank you so much, Linda G. I just got from Blueberry Fest. There is a Blueberry Festival. That's cool. Right? So I am working on my collage journal. Ooh, okay, because it's a show and tell tomorrow on Images by Gretchen. So if you guys have time, maybe you check it out, and you will also meet an amazing artist in that group. Okay, check out Lynn's amazing channel. Yes, it's in the it's in the chat. Please, you can absolutely go to that. Yes, there you go. Yes, it's something I have a lot of energy. Yes. There you go. Everybody's saying hi to Lynn and everybody. Yes, teaser alert. Yay, yay. Okay, thank you so much. Again, it would not have been as awesome as it was not for you guys, because you guys kept me going, right? And we have Stan. Hooray, I made it. Hi, Stan. Stan is my dear friend who was with me earlier on CEDA. He is actually a cartoonist, actually a famous cartoonist, right? So if you are in D&D, if you like that, so he's actually one of the illustrators for that one. Okay, she will be at her friends at studio and can't do Sunday. Oh, so there's no one this weekend. Okay. Thank you so much, Tamara, for that. But you can always binge watch, and replay Images by Gretchen. And of course, if you haven't checked out my dear friend Stan, okay, he is Stan on YouTube. Okay, there you go. Okay, he is actually doing a homage to D&D. Okay, that's 50 years. Okay, would you believe it's 50 years since Dungeons and Dragons actually started? So they're celebrating that with a weekly live stream, and Stan draws something, and he brings in guests that have been part of D&D. So the past couple of years, he's doing this for the whole year, right? So there you go.
Gosh, wow.
Yes, I actually, and then he's also doing a special book, okay, together with his friends. So do check him out. This Colleen, hello, crafters. Yes, love this so far to know what Lynn likes, right. So even Lynn learned something that she thought she like flowers, but then she said, okay, stars. Okay, so hopefully I'll be able to do this. Okay, I'm so behind the chat, guys. I yelled flowers. said Shanna. Right. And everybody's just basically saying hi to everybody. And thank you so much for that. Again, thank you, my dear friends. All right. So, hi, Lala and Sammy. Blackberries have a different type of texture, they are a little more firm. Okay, there you go. All right, so we will go back to the chat. Of course, we have Gaz. Hi, Gaz. Hi, Dan. Love the joke there. Haha. 50 years for D&D. Yes, yes. All right, so Bob Moran. Okay, so I'm sure, Stan would know him. Okay, so before we move on to our topic for today, I know, we've seen Lynn, okay, a lot because she is such a very supportive artist, not for just me, but for everybody else. And in behalf of everybody, would like to thank you so much, Lynn. And I'm so
Aw.
happy that Lynn actually agreed to do a face cam on my show. Woo, woo, woo. All right. That's very rare, guys. So this is
It is.
actually
I
a
don't show
treat.
my face on my channel, folks.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. So this is such a treat. So I thank you so much, Lynn. But more than that, Lynn, I am actually, curious. I do know that you have a very technical background. That's the only thing I know. But so I was like curious, how did you actually, became a crafter and an artist and having your own channel? How did this all start for you?
well, in terms of crafting, I've been crafting ever since I was a kid because my mom is very, well, my dad and my mom, they're very DIY kind of people. So I got that from them. So I have always done sewing, fabric, soft crafts, knitting,
Mm.
crochet. And it wasn't until high school
Mm-hmm.
that I actually got into photography. And then I needed to
Oh.
do something with all of those pictures. And like many crafters, created a scrapbook. And that was my entry into paper crafting. Cards came later, and sharing on social media came like way later. I think similar to a lot of people, I started right around, maybe just before the pandemic. I started a year before, and I've been going ever since. I really enjoy having a channel, sharing videos, and I have recently really enjoyed building the Crafty Fun community. And so thank you to everybody who is in the live chat today. Um, Many folks were with Lala and me just a couple hours ago for Mystery Craft Along, and I really love how supportive everybody is. And there's space for everybody to be a content creator, to be a designer, and sharing their passion for crafting. And so I find myself fortunate to be among all of you and to have the honor of helping you close out your CEDA month, Lala. So thank you so much.
Awesome. Right. So now we do know, okay, a little bit of how actually Lynn started. We know that she's very crafty and all, but how did it all start for her, right? So thank you so much for, bringing us to a very, very short, trip down memory lane. All right. So so from there we learned that crafting has actually been really a part of your childhood, right? And you've brought it up to now, okay? And now it's not just using and, creating with other people's stuff. You actually now have your own line of products and started with the Easy Wonder die, right? So how did that now came about, right? So what made you,
Yeah.
why not stamp? Why not paper? Why Easy Wonder die?
Oh, well, thank you everybody in the chat too. You all are so sweet. Kenzie, so sweet of you, so sweet of Shanna. I appreciate you too, my friend. I appreciate you all. Everybody is always so, so supportive of each other. And I love that we all make space for each other and that we're there for each other in our live streams because there's plenty of hours in the day, so there's always something fun to watch on YouTube. To answer your question, I actually did, the Easy Wonder dies are not my first. Actually, the first thing I did
Oh.
was the inspiration for a stamp set with cat scrappiness.
Oh yeah, the
And so
coffee
I did,
one. Yes,
yes,
yeah, I missed that. Yes,
technically
yes,
that would be my first,
yes,
but
yes.
and that was driven by my love of coffee. So so that's how that one came to be. Now with the Easy Wonder dies, with Not Too Shabby, I have my own sort of take on a one sheet wonder. I call it a mini one sheet wonder,
Mm-hmm.
where I have a printable that is a guide for how you take one sheet of 6x6 pattern paper and you can turn that into three, four cards, no scraps. So that is the main inspiration behind the Easy Wonder dies because they are actually based off of one of my previous mini one sheet wonders because I like crafting where you use all of your gorgeous pattern paper and I like not having scraps at the end of the day because then you don't have to store it because I would save it. I would save it. I would totally would save it. And it's nice I think, to just use it all. So that is how the Easy
Awesome.
Wonder.
All right. So thank you so much, Lynn. Right. So it's like a natural flow into you has started with the stamp, and then, yeah, I forgot. You know why I forgot about the stamp? Because I didn't get it. And then the time I wanted to buy it, it was already out of stock. Remember, and they're not gonna do another one. It's like my. So that's the thing, guys. If okay, as a product gets released, especially with one of our dear friends, of course, we are not like a big box company, right? So that we have like unlimited funds and we can have even the big ones, right? So they have to sometimes retire some of those products, right? So I was like, no, I'll think about it. Yeah, sure, think about it, and it's like gone, right? Gone forever. So and then, but this time around, when the Easy Wonder die did come out, I said I am gonna have that, right? So I
Yes, you were
actually,
on top of
yes.
it.
Yes, right. So I got the last one. Actually, I was still in the fence still, but when everybody started posting their takes on it, oh my goodness, no way! I need to have that. Like it's perfect also for the KCC stuff and others. So I need to have that. And then came not even like 2 months after, right? You actually, I think less than a month, you gave an announcement, right? That the second, what do you call this? The second one is coming out because it's Easy Wonder Die one. So we were
It
thinking
was
if
it
there is
was
a
longer than that.
one,
It took longer than a month, but
right?
yeah.
Was it? It felt no. It really did. Okay, the announcement though I think came immediately. Really like
No, I think it was just a public plea for can we make this happen?
See, I'm forcing her. Okay, to turn the facts. All right. So, okay. Anyways, so eventually, because we love the Easy Wonder die. Okay, the easy. It's ENZ. Okay, so it's in the description. Okay, of this video, Easy Wonder die. Okay, number one. So we immediately said, if there's a wonder one, then there should be a two, right? And eventually, Lynn did actually spill the beans and said that there was indeed the number two. Okay, that's coming. Okay, now maybe Lynn, they want to see what we're actually talking about. So maybe others have not been able to get the pre-order. So I know the pre-orders already closed, Lynn, right? So are we going to do another pre-order release for the Easy Wonder Die
Wow.
2?
Voila. Thank you for asking.
There you go. So what is the
Um,
answer?
so let
Okay.
me first start off by actually showing everybody what
Okay.
are the Easy Wonder dies.
All
Okay.
right.
So I have number one and number two, and it
Go,
is
go.
a large, solid die cutting plate that
Mm-hmm.
measures 5 and 7/8 by 5 and 7/8. So this will go through your 6-inch die cutting machines.
Yes, and I love it.
And that's number one. And I'll show you number two side by side. So there are a couple of things that are important to note with the dies that you
Mm-hmm.
can't do because these are, as I mentioned, based off of my mini one sheet wonders where I actually show you how to cut all of the same pieces.
Mm-hmm.
But dies give you the ability to do cool things like stitched border detailing. They let you perfectly center an aperture into a frame piece, which you can eyeball always if you're manually cutting, but it is really nice to have the dies do it all for you. And of course, these will line up perfectly on your 6x6 pattern papers. And the reason why we made it 5 and 7/8 is so that it's easy to line up and you still get very, very little waste. And in fact, some would argue this isn't
Yeah,
waste at all.
actually,
I've seen.
yeah, they still use that for like, strips on the sides, right? To
Yes,
separate stuff. So
yes.
there's actually no waste to this,
There's
dye.
no,
There you
yes.
go.
I
Oh,
I always act I always advertise it as little to no waste, just depending on the type of crafter you are. But we do it this way so that if it was exactly 6 inches,
mhm.
it would be so easy to clip off a corner.
Correct.
And as well, this makes it a little bit easier to go through your 6 inch die cutting machine.
Okay. Lynn, there's a
So
question. Hold on. Sorry to cut you off there, my friend. Okay, there's just this question from Amy. So will this work on the old Cuttlebug?
that is a really good question, Amy.
Mhm.
This will not. I actually haven't tested, but I'm pretty sure it will not. I actually have a cuddle bug. It's just very far away. Um,
Are you
but I
sure?
believe you can double check, but the dimensions of this die is 5 and 7/8. So if
Okay.
that will fit on a cuddle bug plate, then it will work. But I do think it may not. No
Okay.
guarantees.
Okay.
But
Yes,
5 and 7/8, that's the
yeah.
dimension.
We can test that, guys. I do have my Cuttlebug right here. So just
Oh, you
Sammy.
have it
Sammy
at
Pie.
hand?
Yes. So Sammy Pie, can you please bring it in, sweetheart? Because I asked them to die cut some stuff. So we
Oh,
will know. I think it might be able to. I'm not sure what they
Dawn
did to
said she'll go
actually cut
try.
this. There you go.
Dawn said she'll go try for us.
All right. Thank you so much, Dawn. Yes, there you go, guys. So if you do have questions, guys, so I can easily see it and
Mm-hmm.
ask Lynn about it, please start with a Q colon. All right. So Q colon so I can easily see it. Oh, what is that, Lynn?
Okay, so sometimes it's hard to tell what all happens when you run this through your die cutting machine. So I want to show. This is what Easy Wonder Die will cut out for you. So you're gonna get in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 die cut elements that have not showing up too well, but stitch border detailing. Of course, I use my very fluorescent neon papers for this because I don't use it in my other cards in crafting, and
So
it
that's
shows up so
something that
nicely.
we are, that's same, right? So we rarely do use neon, unlike the Liz who loves neon so much.
I
So this
know.
is this is
Elise,
for is this the combination or is this sorry, I didn't get it. Is this the sample cuts
this is
for both the
this
dice?
is this is what Easy Wonder Die number 1 will cut
Okay,
out for you.
there you go.
And so
Okay,
you get in total 9 die cut elements. They all cut out with one pass through your die cutting machine. Easy
awesome.
Wonder Die number 2. This is what you get from that die.
Oh, we
You
have
have one, two,
sentiments.
three, four, five,
Five,
six,
six, seven,
seven. I
and
guess
the word
eight if you count
thanks.
that. And it too has some really lovely stitch border detailing. This one I love in particular because it's hard to see on camera, but it has stitching detail that's in the design of a little heart in the
Lynn,
corner
I have a
there.
question. Will
Um,
that square layer onto the Easy Wonder Dive 1? Because you also
so
have a square. Oh, yeah, I
fabulous,
can.
fabulous question. So that's a good segue, thank you,
Mm-hmm.
Lala, into layering. So with the Easy Wonder dies, you can also separately pick up the add-ons. So if you are a crafter who likes to have mats and layers
Mm-hmm.
to go underneath or above your die cut elements, the add-ons are more basic shapes that allow you to have that look. So on the back of the packaging, for example, this is the add-on to Easy Wonder Die number 2, and highlighted in yellow are the elements that from this die, you will get your mats and layers. And very similarly, we have that with Easy Wonder die number 1 as well. This is its add-on,
Awesome.
and you'll have mats and layers for those pieces. But to answer your question, Lala, will this square layer onto that? It absolutely can, and it's all up to you in terms of the actual borders that you like to see. So let me start here with the add-on to number 1. So this is from the Easy Wonder die. This is that square that has the circle aperture, and
Ooh.
the add-on gives you this white border behind. If you like even more layers, you can take this square from the add-on and put it on top.
Oh, like me, I love multi-layers.
Yes, you can
Yes.
stack as many as you'd like. And so
Awesome.
similarly, this square here, this is from Easy Wonder die number 1. It has a matte layer behind, and then it has a net that goes underneath and a layer that goes on top.
Oh my.
And then very similarly, the circle has a mat that goes underneath and a layer that goes on top.
Oh,
So
beautiful.
if you have them both, you can see these are all very basic shapes that you can craft with, and you almost have like a mini nested shape die set, but in multiple different shapes. So that's one of the things that I really wanted to do is give a lot of people some basic shapes to craft with so
Mm-hmm.
that you can use this all year round. It is a little bit of an investment to get it, but it is the type of die set that it's not specific to any occasion. It's not specific to any time of year or
Mm-hmm.
anything like that. You can
It's
use it all
it's
year long.
yes. I call them, Lynn. Okay, for me, I call them foundational dice, right? Because they're very much a foundation of so many other, techniques that you can actually, add on to it. So if you want to, do mixed media with all the things, with all these cuts and all of that, so that is super awesome. Lynn, there's another okay. Okay, finally, Don said it does go through
Oh,
and cut. Okay, and I will show you. Okay, what my nanny and my daughter actually did. There you go. This was from the Cuttlebug.
yay!
So you can.
Awesome.
All
All right, that's
right.
good
So
news.
all right. So there you go.
Well,
Thank you so much
thank
for
you guys for
asking. Right. So
teaching me
now
how to dice.
now we do know, right? So thank you so much for asking that, Amy, right? So the cuttlebag plate is 6, yes. So you just have to do, we make sure that sometimes, when we pass it through, it's just not, we're not so mindful about, how we actually align stuff like that. But this one, yeah, it's very, very tight squeeze, but it can go through. So thank you so much, Don, as well, for checking that out. And there's a question from Kenzie Lynn. Okay, are you an engineer or a math major? Of course, I do know the answer, but maybe a lot of them don't know
I
yet.
I'm actually both. So I have a computer science degree and a math degree as well. I double majored in both.
So who's an
So yes.
overachiever now? No, thank you. Go.
I don't think I could stream every day, Lala. So
So there you go. That's
but
why, Lynn can actually, do this because she does know the math behind all of this, right? So speaking of math, for
I don't know that
crafters,
it's math, but
yeah,
it's, I think anybody could do it if they really wanted to. I
no.
do think that.
So there you go. Again, after a minute. There you go. So this is
Yeah,
like
I'll do
Lynn.
that. I love that.
Okay, this is Lynn. Thinking of how she's gonna come up with the next one. So kidding aside, really, Lynn really did put a lot of thought into her products, right? So because another thing that is awesome is that she is actually a crafter as well and an artist. So she does understand what we long for, right? And that is sometimes what is awesome when, fellow creators or crafters actually create a product. So I know that now you probably would want to get one, all right? But the thing is, these were pre-order, right? So Lynn, what is the status now? Will you be opening up Not Too Shabby and you will be opening up a new
Well,
pre-order?
I will get to that. let's make people wait a little bit.
All
Because
right.
to be honest, folks, I don't I'm not here to sell anything. I want you
Uh-huh.
to know what it
Yeah.
is before you thank you for the question. I really appreciate it. But I do
Mm-hmm.
want to make sure that you're getting your questions answered and that you know what the product is. And I love that the community is helping us to discover the answers. I didn't even know this worked through the cuddle bug. I thought for sure it didn't because I had checked the size, but maybe not. But Lala, I never answered your question, so I want to
Mm-hmm.
go back and answer your question as to whether this dye, can you switch to my
Okay, hold
overhead?
on. Okay, but before we switch to that, somebody is asking, can you get the dice in Australia,
Yes,
Lynn?
you can, Wendy. You can get them in Australia.
Awesome.
Shipping might cost a lot. I don't know how much shipping would be to Australia, but
All
it
right.
is, Jamie does ship worldwide.
All right, there
So
you go.
that's how Lala was able to get it. And we have some wonderful friends across the globe who have it. So really, really am touched by that. So Lala's question, if folks remembered, was does the little
Yes.
square from Easy Wonder number 2 fit? How does it fit into the scheme of things over here with the other squares from number 1? So you can actually see that it's just a smidge smaller than
Smaller.
the add-on, but if you compare it to Easy Wonder, the square in Easy Wonder number 1,
Mm-hmm.
that's how they would layer.
Absolutely.
So it's an option as to how much of a border you like to see, but you could definitely use that. You don't have to have the add-ons if you don't want, but we try to put as much into the add-ons as possible to give you as much value for money as possible. So we've included lots of little hearts to decorate with, 2 sentiment banners, and the word hugs with its shadow layer.
Right.
So all of that is number 1. And if we have time, Lala, I'd like to go over number 2
Oh,
in the
of
same
course.
way.
Yes, yes.
So we have the add-on for number 2 as well, and just like on the back of the packaging that for number 1, highlighted in yellow are the elements from the original Easy Wonder die number 2,
Mm-hmm.
and what from this set will coordinate. So very similarly, we have the oval. There's a mat that goes behind it. The add-on will give you a layer to go on top.
Awesome.
The add-on gives you a mat behind this I call the wedge shape. And I don't have a layer on top because the wedge would become a very, very tiny
Yeah.
triangle. So I didn't really think that you would need that. But included in this set are some really fun extra little details. So
Oh,
here,
look
this
at
just puts
that.
in the stitching, only the stitching. It doesn't actually cut anything out, but it gives you this lovely stitching detail with the swoopy heart.
So is it?
If
It's kind of
anyone has ever,
embossed in a way, debossed onto it
yes,
somehow. Yes. Okay.
yes, kind of debossed, but it's actually
Uh
cut
huh.
through.
Mm-hmm.
So it is actually cut, and for anyone who's ever seen me share my personal watermark signature, that's where that design comes from. And then the word thanks that the die number 2 cuts out has its shadow layer on here as well. And then we do have some debossed sentiments. Love you, miss you, handmade just for you. These are great for little tags. So that is Easy Wonder Die number 2's add-on and how it all coordinates.
My God.
So now that folks have seen what the dies actually are, I am really excited to announce that they are available. I know I made
All
people
right.
wait to
Okay.
to get the answers, but they are available on pre-order right now through to the 15th of September.
All right. So we
So
have 15 days. Okay.
yes,
Okay, guys. Okay. So as I mentioned before, okay, for those who are on the fence, think fast because this thing goes out really, really fast. I kid you not. Okay. I have been asking Lynn, can you have like a re-release of your stamp, the coffee stamp? But she said no. So I'm waiting for somebody to destash, but nobody seems to want to destash. All right. So
Hannah says she has an extra one.
Oh, was that the one that Shanna was mentioning that she's gonna send to me?
Yeah, she said she has an extra coffee one.
Oh, thank you, Shanna. That could be like Christmas, birthday, all kinds of gift. Thank you so much, my friend. I will not say no, okay, because I really
I
want
would not say no.
that. All right, so that's awesome. So again, how many dice do we have actually right now? So we have the Wonder Die number one, the number two, and then the add-ons to each of them. So that's a total of four, right? But we actually, let's see if actually Lynn, no, because there's just so many possibilities and probabilities to, I did a live stream, okay, a few months ago where I actually asked the people, how many time or how many layouts can I actually create with just using three, at least three of the shapes, okay, from, Lynn's die, right? So the Easy Wonder die number one, and it, like 1,000 something, right? So possibilities. So imagine the possibility of having not just one, okay, but two plus the add-ons. So you have the sentiments, you have the shapes, and again, I call this foundational. And for me, this die, same with tools, right? As a crafter, if you really are into really crafting big time and you want to, improve on this, you would need, your basic tools, right? So you need to have a die cutting machine. You need to have an embossing machine, right? So you need to have a paper trimmer. All these things because these are foundational. These are things that we will always use. And this die, okay, this die sets are actually, for me, again, foundational. It has to be, every crafter should have. Not because Lynn is my friend, right? Just because that's how I learned this from Justin Hovey. I always mentioned it, right? Sometimes when we purchase something and it's like, whoa, 30, 40, $50, that's expensive, right? But then, my friend, if you like divide that into the number of projects and the time that you have, saved up, and then you will realize, oh, it's not actually expensive, right? It's actually very much worth, okay, and even more because these things like the dice, okay, the tools, that's why I love buying tools and stuff because they don't, run out. Right? So you do know that like the least, I've been hoarding a lot of stuff, especially tools, right? So I did have an episode on that one because they last a long time, right? And especially during December, I create a lot of stuff, and this is going to be super awesome, right? So, Lynn, may I then ask the question, or do we craft first? The next one.
I don't know what your
What's
next
coming up?
question is.
Okay. The what's coming up, right? So, because people might think that you can only use this for, cards, right? Because
That's
we're
true.
card
That's
makers,
true.
right? So maybe, okay, but
Okay.
I'm not really a card maker, I'm not really into the card making thing yet,
Yeah.
just yet.
Well, you know what, friends? Okay, so I saw a comment that somebody's not on the fence, they're just broke. That's no worries. Totally okay
It's
because
okay.
remember, these are printables.
Mm-hmm.
So if you prefer to get the printables, you can always, if you like the inspiration that's being shared by so many folks in the community who do have the
Mm-hmm.
dyes and have been sharing their makes with it, and you want to create something similar, you can grab the printables from my website, and it's only like $1.50 or something each. So so you can get this instead. You don't need the dyes necessarily if you like the look
Awesome.
of the cards that have been shared. I do have an Easy Wonder inspiration group for folks who do have the dyes and even for folks who don't, so that you can actually see what what people are making with them. So here is the big news, folks.
All right.
So
Dun, 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 dun.
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
I
We need this.
am
Hold on. Hold
reserving
on.
this.
All right. And the big reveal. Okay. What is it, Lynn?
Okay, so you're hearing it here first, everybody. I haven't even shared it to my socials. I haven't sent out a newsletter about this. This is completely 100% for Mommy Guide Inc., Lala's viewers. And thank you all for hanging with her all month long during her CEDA event. And my contribution to, and thank you to Lala for bringing together so many crafters in the community. She has connections far and wide, as you saw all month long, with so many different crafters from so many different parts of the globe. And it's been very exciting to get to craft along, to get to meet so many new crafters. So thank you so much, Lala. So I wanted to reserve this announcement for your community, and that is that I am starting what I'm calling a crafting masterclass series. So these are going to be 1 week long events, and for 7 days, every single day, one new workshop will be a live stream or a live premiere. And if this first one goes well, then we will do more of them throughout the year. But this very first one coming up is called Easy Holiday Crafting. And in this
Awesome.
masterclass series, we will be crafting and showing you ways to work with your Easy Wonder dies to create holiday projects. So October 21st through the 27th is when um, the event takes place. The workshops are going to be filmed in real time so that you can craft along. There's going to be supply lists. There will be written instructions if you'd like to follow along with written instructions. And I have a really fabulous lineup of instructors. It's not just me teaching these classes, folks. We have the amazing Lala is going to be teaching. So thank you so much, Lala.
Thank
Yay!
you. Yeah, actually, thank you so much, Lynn, for inviting me over to be part of the masterclass. Oh my gosh, guys, I am super, super excited for it because that is the best way for you to like really make use of all of if you actually like Gaz over there who said I have them all. Right? Awesome. Right? So,
Oh.
guys, I do have a poll in the chat. I was asking, and I asked, okay, do you like, using, dice? Okay, so yes, if you can actually, answer that, so we would know. Okay, so if you guys are actually interested in that, right? So for me, I have always been a die person before I, into stamping. Because stamping in the, in the 1900s, like we like to kid around, right? If you are not good at, the techniques and all, so you can always, sometimes often come out with, not crisp images, right? But with the die, it's always I'm always surprised and amazed. Okay, so just a fun fact, the first time I actually saw a die cut, that's the Sizzix, the one with the handle like that, with the arm, and you will use your own force to actually cut through it. So there was a local scrapbooking store here called Smile, saving memories, inspirations, and life events. They're gone, okay? I eventually went on to teach in that store. But the thing is, when I saw that, they had this promo, it's like $1, cut all you can. And then somebody who's been crafting, longer than I was, approached me. What are you going to do with all of those? Because what if the color doesn't match? Right? Yes, Lynn.
Lala, folks in the chat are saying that the poll is actually not going. The question at the moment is, do you like crafty classes?
Oh,
Not do you
okay.
like die cutting?
Oh, okay. Oh, that one too. Okay. So I think there was two. Okay, so only one came in. All right. So actually that is also another question that I want to ask, right? Because some people, okay, like me, okay, so I'm Mommy Lala. For those who don't know, we always kid around in the tech community where I am. If it's you want to have it tested by Mommy Lala. Because if Mommy Lala can understand it, then anybody can. It's like dummy proof. Okay, you have to dummy proof stuff for me to be able to understand. And that is why I love attending classes, right? Although there's so many free stuff out there in the interwebs, right? But then you have to put them all together, right? So maybe this creator did something I like, and then another one did something I like, but it's like all over the place. But when I want to learn something, I want it to be like, in a specific place, and it's so easy for me. And so that's why I love attending classes. I don't know for you guys, but I actually invest in classes because it really helps out. I'm a solo mom. I'm very busy. Like most of us have, we all have a lot of roles, right? And time for me is really of an essence. Like I would love to have 8 hours of sleep. Right? So rather than trying to understand things, I would rather attend classes and learn okay better. And the thing with this kinds of classes, Lynn, right? So although it's like recorded in real time, right? So you do have like a community where you can actually ask questions about the classes, right? We will be having those kinds, right? So
Yes. So here's how the master classes will work. And if anyone
okay.
has attended a coloring with Meg class, it's going to be similar. So every day, as I mentioned, there's going to be a new class. Some classes might be an hour, some classes might be 4 hours because we're going to showcase not just card making, like Lala
Mm-hmm.
said, because the Wonder dies and really everything in your stash you can use for all sorts of projects, right? So the idea is to help you with your holiday crafting, be it with cards, with gift giving, tags, or I'll let Lala tell a little bit about her class. I'll let her describe what she's going to be teaching. But the idea is that we're going to make an event of it when the classes first go live. There will be a live chat so that you, or if you're able to catch us live that day, you can
Mm-hmm.
actually chat and ask questions of the instructors. But because these workshops, especially the pre-recorded ones, they're very well planned. All of the instructors are doing a lot of preparation. They're doing a lot of mock-ups of we've been, sharing ideas back and forth behind the scenes to make sure that what we're presenting is very solid, well planned, and some of us even rehearse our pre-recorded videos to make sure that the one that you see is going to be as perfect as we can make it. It's like
Yes.
as if you are, enrolling in a class at I saw Don said it's been ages since she's taught a class at a craft store. It's kind of like that when you go to like a make and take, they've got their plan together. It's not like Crafty Fun earlier where we're just having fun and we're just hanging out. These
Yeah.
are classes, folks. These are real workshop classes. You'll have a supply list. You'll have um, written instructions if you want to follow along with written instructions. And
Mm-hmm.
everything is filmed in real time so that you can craft along with us and with the video, which will also be available on demand afterwards. So you can always watch the replay. And for folks who enroll in the classes, we're designing these classes so that these are ideas that you can use every single year for your holiday crafting. And so
Exactly.
do join us and use what's in your stash. This first masterclass series is centered around the Easy Wonder dies, but as I mentioned, you don't have to necessarily have the Easy Wonder dies because they are based off of my mini one sheet wonder, which you can cut manually. And every single class that you enroll in, I have actually filmed a real-time video showing you exactly how to cut manually Easy Wonder, the same pieces that the die cuts out for Easy Wonder number one. I'll show you how to cut that on with your paper trimmer, for example. And the same with Easy Wonder die number two. And that's so that folks who want to have the ideas for some of these holiday projects, you can join as well even if you don't have the Easy Wonder dies. But this is the occasion, this is why Jamie at Not Too Shabby Shop has opened up pre-orders so that anyone who would like and doesn't already have the Easy Wonder dies, you have that opportunity to pick up the dies now, and they should arrive, especially if you are in the US, they will arrive before class, which is October 21st through the
Mm-hmm.
27th.
Yes. So.
And I do want to be transparent with the audience
Mm-hmm.
that they are not all free classes. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
gonna straight up, I'm gonna let you all know that. But I understand that, and I truly believe crafting is for everybody and for every
Mm-hmm.
budget. And that's why we do have free classes as well. We have the very first day will be a free live stream workshop with Meg, who is going to teach how she thinks about creating new layouts and what are some of the design rules that she follows and thinks about when she's putting together a new layout. I think
Oh,
that's
that's
going to be
nice.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
such a valuable class because it's going to give you the tools for how you can work with all of these die cut elements, but not just these die cut elements, everything that you have, just how to think about, composition. So I feel like that's such a valuable class. It's such a great learning experience, and that one is free, folks. That one is going to be October 21st. Meg is going to teach us how to think about creating a layout and what are some design concepts that she thinks of when she's putting a card together or a project together. That's going to be
Awesome.
followed by 5 paid classes. They range in price. You can pick up one, two, three, whichever ones you are most interested in. And then on the very last day, we have another free class that is 100% live stream, not pre-recorded. And that's going to be taught by our very own Gaz in the chat. Gaz is
Yay!
going to teach our final day. He's got a really fabulous, I don't know if I want to give away the surprise. Click the links to pop on over to my website and find out what Gaz is welcome to give it away if he would like to tell folks in the chat, but I don't want to give it away before Gaz does. So I'll let him decide if he wants to let you all know what he's going to teach on that seventh and final day. So we're going to kick off the event with a free live stream, and we're going to wrap up the event with a free live stream. Everything in between will be paid classes, and there will be an all access pass where you can pick up all of them at a reduced price. But for everybody, for anyone who's on a budget, you can also just get one class, whichever one you are most interested in. So that's the structure for how Masterclass week will work.
All right. So again, this is just the start. Okay, just the. Thank you so much for choosing to do the release, so to speak, or the launch for the release of the master. Again, guys, it's master classes, and it's easy holiday master class. Did I get the title correct, Lian? Easy.
Easy holiday crafting
All right. Okay.
masterclass.
So don't know what easy holiday crafting, right? But the easy is there, right? So
Yes.
again, it's not just one class. Okay, it's several. It's a series of classes, but you do have the option to just choose which one resonates with you, right? But then, if you want to really get the what do you call this, the most out of it, there is such a thing as the all access. You get all access to all of the paid what do you call this, classes as well. And the nice thing about this class, guys, is you can use whatever you have, right? So we will not send you. That's why we are going to be able to keep it very much affordable for everyone, right? Because if we will put in all the stuff, we know that you guys already have a lot of stuff, right? So now it's the best time to actually use those that you have, right? And create and push and use them with your stash, okay, with this class, right? So it's going to be a really wonderful class. So everybody who is part of the master class has really been preparing for this, and we are so excited to actually share it with you all, of course, right? So guys, again, the links. Okay, Lynn, so how can they register? I already see a lot of questions for where do they register, how will it, there you go. All right. So because Lynn is actually a moderator of the channel. Okay. So there you go. So there you can actually do register now. And of course, Lynn will definitely be putting a lot of additional information and notifications on her different socials, as well as us, okay, who will also be part of that one. Again, there's a combination of free and paid classes. So my class is actually one of the master classes in this series. Yes, this is a series. So this is just one. This is not going to be like the first and all on you all, right? So Lynn is going to be coming up with several more. Okay, so mine is actually, since this is holiday, and one of the things I love doing every holiday is creating what we call December daily, right? So in my craft every day in August, and even prior to that, you do know that I have a monthly planner thing that I do actually twice in a month, because I have my faith journaling one and I have my planner update. But Christmas is pretty special, because Christmas is, I do this, December daily, where I prepare the pages for the whole of December. So Lala, what if there's nothing happening on December 2 or December 7, right? So, a lot of things happen, like, prior to the last week, or the, New Year, and then, several days before, the 25th. But no, guys, because in those other pages, you can actually finally put other things that probably, if there's nothing that's happening, Christmas traditions, right? Specific memories that you actually have. Like in my case, sometimes there was this year that I did like our tradition of putting up a tree, right? So it's things like that, right? So I will be showing you, okay? So we'll do it together, right? So how to put up, preparations like before the pen kind of thing. Yes, Lynn, you were like doing it.
Question. So do
Yes.
you use your December daily, Lala, as kind of like planning for the holidays, or is it for memory keeping for the holidays?
Okay, so mine is really memory keeping. So I put all the foundations. Okay, but you know what? You can actually do that as well. But my December daily is really sometimes like 2 albums thick. Again, that's just me. Okay, but we are not gonna do that. We're gonna I'm gonna make it very very simple, so that you won't let, like, what they call this, overwhelm. Okay, and then you'll see that, oh, so this is actually a fun way. You know how you are so busy in December, you cannot even probably like get enough sleep. 8 hours of sleep, right? So, but having done the foundational pages for it, the minute that December comes in, it's easy. Just jot down all the things that happened that day, put in pictures if you want to, put in cards if also you want to. It's such a very versatile class, and a versatile thing that you can even transition from there. Okay, so this is an original concept, okay, by, oh gosh, my brain. Okay. Okay, if anybody can remember her name, I love her because of her lettering. So that December daily is really the original concept of Ali Edwards. There you go. Okay, my
Oh, I
brain.
didn't
All
know
right.
that.
So Ali
Okay, that's
Edwards, yes,
cute.
Ali Edwards is a scrapbooker that I really love so much, because she's very what do you call this? Simple. Basically, her hand, the focus is always the sentiment, the story, right? She does a little bit of, of course, decorating here and there. She's a graphic artist as well. So I've followed her, Kathy Zielski. So these are, they're the clean and simple, right? So in terms of card making, they're the simple scrapbooker, so to speak. So I love them. And I've been following them. I've been doing December daily for a very long time. So I'm very grateful that Lynn has invited me over to actually do a class on that one, right? So there you go. Christmas is my
Okay.
birthday, said Melissa. All right. So final. Oh, what is that? What is that, Lynn? Oh my gosh. Okay, I have
So
to
did you
focus
see
on Lynn.
Melissa's next question is
All
what
right.
is the
Okay.
mystery box?
All right. There you go. Okay.
So, Melissa, it's almost like you knew what was going to be the next topic.
There you
Actually,
go.
Lila and I did not prepare what we were doing today. We just knew loosely I would be making this
Yes.
announcement. So thank you so much for asking, and I'm really glad that I have a couple of mystery boxes to show as an example.
Yay.
So one of the things that you'll find, as Melissa has already discovered, if you pop on over to the website, is that we are selling what I'm calling mystery boxes. And essentially, it's a box full of craft supplies, not necessarily craft supplies that you'll need for class. So you're not gonna, I tell you right now, you will not find any Easy Wonder dies. So don't, don't look for Easy Wonder dies. I'll tell you folks, the Easy Wonder dies are produced here in the United States, and that means that they are a little bit extra spendy, and it's the reason why they are only ever sold as a pre-order, so that um, there's
Yeah.
actually not an overstock of it because it's hard to predict how many people want it.
Mm-mm.
If Jamie at Not Too Shabby were to kind of be conservative, then maybe not enough people who wanted it will get it. If she is overestimating, then she might end up with too much stock that might take too long to sell. So with things that are expensive for a small business, pre-orders are kind of the way to go.
Exactly.
So what is a mystery box? So these are limited quantity, but you can see it's taken up my whole screen here, and it's a box full of goodies. The goodies
Awesome.
include these aren't, this is just an example because I don't even have everybody's contributions, but the instructors have been sending me goodies to include in these mystery boxes. And this is just a sample. Every box is going to be different, and you will have over $300 in value of craft supplies. So I know folks are on a budget. This is one of the best ways to kind of beef up your stash if you're new to crafting, to actually get mystery boxes. You never know what you're gonna get, but if you don't have a lot of things, maybe that's a good way to get a lot of things for
Yes,
not a
it's
lot
the
of money.
start.
So included in every mystery box will be some handmade cards. If you recognize any of these cards, then you might recognize some of the other instructors that haven't been revealed just yet. Pop on over to the website if you want to see who all is going to contribute a class. You're going to see some ephemera, some decorations. These are some paper
Mm-hmm.
flowers, embellishment packs. Then let's count it out, folks. You're going to have here's a stamp, here's a stamp, here's a Stamping Up stamp. So mostly new, but some might be actually gently used, and
Mm-hmm.
some actually might not be in their original packaging, but they will indeed be new.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that Gaz is contributing to the mystery box, and for shipping purposes, because he's shipping from the UK, he has had to kind of reduce the weight of everything by taking things out of their original packaging. But a lot of the things that he's sending will be never used before. So what you'll find is probably about 80 to 90% brand new, never used. Some things
Awesome.
will not be in their original packaging, like you see here, but they will also be new. Um, and some things will be gently used. So you're gonna find an assortment, but I would say about 90% of it will be new. Or possibly just, and if it's used, it might just be used the one or two times because many of us are on design teams and sometimes we get things that we only use the one or two times and then we'd much rather see them go to crafters who will put them to use than to continue to hoard that. And so that's what the mystery boxes are. Meg has spooled together some sample ribbon for us, so there'll be a sample of that. And then, okay, so we are talking about the Easy Wonder dies, which have been designed so that you can efficiently use your 6x6 papers. And so, of course, the mystery box must have 6x6 papers. But here's the thing, we are not giving you full paper pads. What I thought would be more fun to give you is actually a selection of
Mm-hmm.
paper pads from different brands, different companies, different collections from different brands. That way you have a nice sampling and you will always get usually 4 sheets from the same paper pad. That way you can have some coordinating papers on
Mm-hmm.
your project. Sometimes it might just be 3 sheets. But most of the time, I try to at least have four from one paper pad. And this way, if you are new to crafting, you're gonna get to sample a lot of variety, a lot of different themes. You're gonna have, just so many different takes on paper, design aesthetic. And so it's a great way to get a little bit of a sampler from a lot of different companies. So in total, though, what you will get with these paper sampler packs is the equivalent of two 6x6 paper pads. So 48 sheets in total, folks. 48 sheets in total. Some of them will have a bit of coordinating ephemera, and so you'll have that. And as I mentioned, it's coming from a variety of different brands, but I'll mention some of them. So folks who know me know that I craft a lot with Not Too Shabby, so you're going to see a lot of Not Too Shabby papers. There's some from, I think this one's Bo Bunny. There's some papers from MFT. There are some papers from Pink and Main. There's some papers from Cat Scrappiness. This one's Cat Scrappiness. This one's Pink and Main. There's gonna be, okay, folks, you're gonna get excited over this. There's some basic gray that Meg has contributed
Oh
to the mystery box.
my.
Basic gray, folks. You can't even buy basic gray anymore.
Exactly. Oh my
So,
goodness.
this is one of the things that our instructors wanted me to tell you all. Some of these things are truly vintage in the sense that you cannot buy these things anymore, and yet here's your opportunity to get something that's truly vintage that you cannot buy that has a lot of value really in the people covet basic gray. I saw it in what Meg sent me, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to keep that
Yeah,
for
I still
myself.
have different collections from Basic Gray that I have not used, right? So it's like
Yes,
hoarding, hoarding.
yes,
So that's
it's so
great.
precious. Yes, and at the end there was a little bit of Graphic 45 as well. So
Oh
lots of
my.
different brands, lots of different companies, um, and as I mentioned, you're always gonna get. I try always for four sheets from each collection. That way, if you want to have, multiple patterns on the same card, then you'll have some that go with it. And it's not just one sheet here or there, whatever was left over from our stash. It's a
Hmm.
nice, 3 to 4 sheets from each. So I'm gonna put stuff back, and you can count with me if you want, but stamp, stamp, Stampin' Up stamp. Some of those you can't even get anymore. Die, 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 die set, stamp set, embossing folder, um, embellishments galore, ribbon, and of course, handmade cards from our instructors. So that's just one sample of the mystery box. And as I mentioned, we are aiming for at least $300 in value. But if you get the
Yes.
box, here's the thing that is part of what's going to be very cool. And this one is priceless, folks. You get a collectible pin that
Yay.
is our Easy Holiday Crafting Masterclass Panda. So that is going to be in the box as well. Lala also has a special. I don't know, Lala, do you have it to show? I don't know if you do.
Oh, no, because I sent everything already.
Okay, so there's another little surprise, but I guess you'll have to wait to see if you get the box.
Yes,
So
but it
limited
is
supply,
super
folks.
awesome. Yes, it's a limited edition as well. You can only get that from, that kit. Okay, it's actually a very nice zippered pouch with a clasp, okay, that you can like hold on to your hands like that, right? So you can easily put in like an A2 card in that as well. So that's how like big it is. So your basic supplies can go in there, and of course it has that limited edition logo for this class series. So yes, so you can actually, if you are into collecting, you can start collecting, because I think Lynn is planning on changing the logos per master class, right? So there
Yep.
you go. So there. Okay, guys, I know that this an amazing announcement, right, guys? So yes, right. So I've just, I got lost in the chat already, okay? But yes, so I hope that all of the questions that were there actually. Okay, but there's a concern here from Maria. She's saying, I tried signing up for Meg's class. It takes me to the coloring classes she previously hosted.
Um, oh, okay. Interesting.
Okay.
So her class is free, so it should let you sign up for her class. But if it's
Mm-hmm.
showing you the coloring class, I will update that. So don't worry about that.
Okay. And then she also
If
mentioned
you're,
that,
if you
yeah, the panda is cute, right? So there you go. And everybody
I'm wearing my
somehow,
panda shirt.
oh, awesome. All right. So the people actually also mentioned that most of them, I'm so happy to see that just like me, they love classes. Right. So I just can't find it. Okay. So there you go. Dawn said, okay, I do enjoy classes. Maria, same. Right. So I do enjoy making die cuts, folding paper, creating backgrounds for cards. That's awesome. All right. And Dawn says, I would love a class. Okay. So, and then she mentioned several questions, but eventually she said, okay, she found the answers. Okay. So from, the descriptions and then the links. Thank you so much. And guys, I know you probably still have a lot of questions as this, masterclass series rolls on, and Lynn and everybody would be, we would love to be able to help you out, if you are on the fence with it, okay, probably we'll be having another time where prior to the class, maybe Lynn, we could do that, right? So for those who are in the fence, would like to know, why do we need to go into this class? You do have questions that maybe you want answered. So yes, we would absolutely love to, answer your questions if we can. So again, everybody has, we don't have unlimited supply of, crafty budget. So we do really understand, right? So if it's not something that you can do right now, that's absolutely fine, because there's still the freebie classes, right? So
Join us
okay,
on day
we
one
just
and day 7.
exactly, we just want you to, still be there for us. And then if you don't even have the easy wonder die, or you want to but cannot at this point, don't break your budget, right? So there's another option. There's a very, very affordable option. So that's, you can get the downloadable easy,
Well,
no,
I
wonder die.
mean, you don't even
Okay.
need the download. Just register for one of the free classes, and the
Oh,
video that shows you how to cut is included in those classes too.
see, there you
So,
go. So you don't even
you
need to
know,
buy. There you go.
you
It's
don't even
actually
really need it.
just
So, yes.
register. Okay, so there you
I
go.
saw a question from Kenzie, I think.
Okay,
It
let me
scrolled
see.
away. Do I ship to Canada? So
Oh,
I have
okay.
to figure out international shipping. At the moment, the website will only let you take, it
Oh,
will
there.
only take US addresses, because I don't know how to really estimate my shipping internationally,
Mm-hmm.
and get that set up properly so that I don't overcharge and at the same
Mm-hmm.
time I don't undercharge. And so I'm still trying to figure that out. So for anyone who is very interested in ordering one of the mystery kits and you are international, just ping me directly. And then with your address, maybe I can actually put that in and get a true and proper estimate.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't figured out how to do that with my website. So right now for shipping, it's a flat rate to the US. And I figured that's going to kind of be like an average.
All right.
So,
So for those
so
actually, Lynn,
sorry for that.
all right. So we're trying to figure out how to do the international shipping. So if you are from the Philippines and you're watching this right now or on replay and you're thinking it's going to be very expensive, it's going to be coming from the US, right? And if it's going to be like that kind of a, mystery box and stuff. But don't worry, because I'm working on it with one of my dear partner stores who actually is from the US, so that it can be brought here cheaper, because she does know a way so that it's not gonna be, because that's how she brings in stuff Okay, it's not an illegal one, right? So it's actually through LBC, not sponsored LBC, but if you want to sponsor us, that would be great, right? So it's a local, logistic shipping company. So we found that that's the cheapest way, and that's actually how I'm sending stuff to Lynn. And Lynn, right? In how many days the stuff I sent you will be there, right? Super fast,
Yeah,
right?
super fast.
Yeah. So hopefully,
Lala, a
yes.
question for you from Blossom.
Oh yes.
She knows that I love pandas, but what's your favorite theme or design item?
Okay,
Do you have a
me.
favorite?
Oh yes, I actually love Pooh Bear. Guys, I kid you
Aw.
not. Sorry, right? I'm 50 plus years old, but I have a lot of stuff in my bathroom that are still, Pooh Bear stuff.
Oh, that's
I
so
just grew
sweet.
older in number, but my brain is still, I
That's all
love.
of us. That's all of us. So
Right, so
anyone
I
who
do
was
really
there for
understand.
MCA,
Yeah.
remember my 12-year-old boy, inner boy, came out during MCA. So that's
Right.
all of us
So
on
guys,
that.
we really appreciate all your questions. And yes, if we see something that we really need to actually, intentionally include in maybe the FAQs or the frequently answered questions, we would. So thank you so much. Again, okay, question. Okay, oh, that was the one. Okay, the favorite theme, of course. And then flowers. So for those who have not, you've seen me always like everything has to have a flower somehow. I don't know why, but I love flowers. So there you go. Okay, it's a tricky business. It will be okay. Yes, the shipping. Yes, we're trying to really find a way. So that's actually also, I'm also very limited because I'm international, so sometimes I don't get to play with a lot of the stuff that you guys are able to play super fast. I have to wait. So EQ, and my EQ is not that high. So Stitch for the win. I love Winnie the Pooh. There you go, right? Of course, we have to thank also Lisa Small Paper Stars for sponsoring one of our the things that we raffled out yesterday. So Lisa, I
Oh,
think the one who won is I think it's Susan. Okay, don't quote me at that because my memory. Okay, so sorry. Okay, I will just go back. Okay, Lisa, I will send you. I know that she did email me already her shipping details because for Lisa, it's not a store credit but an actual product that he will send to you. All right. So Lynn, okay. So are still gonna be able to craft? Actually, we prepared something, right? So I'm actually here. Okay, while
you've
Lynn
been
was
crafting this
sharing
whole time?
a little bit. I've been cutting, and because I worked with this set of papers because we had to like do so many cuts. Like, our mystery craft along. So anyway, since they're here
Oh,
already, so why not make use of it, right? So I
oh, that's
actually,
awesome.
yes, cut several papers into a six. Actually, I use a 12 by 12. So these are my scrap papers from that one, and I'm turning them into like a small card. Okay, and
Yeah.
on that note,
So,
maybe Lynn, we did promise on the note that I did a raffle yesterday, and that was for my part one. And I did mention in a hint that there's gonna be a raffle today. So are we ready to
oh,
tell them what it is?
sure, please do.
Okay, so I want you to be the one to announce.
Oh, okay. So,
Okay, what
folks,
it is that we're raffling out.
we are raffling out, if I recall, I've been talking so much. We will actually be giving away, well, for everybody who's been hanging with us for like an hour and a half now and you haven't seen any crafting at all, we were gonna give away one, but let's give away two all
Oh
access passes to our Easy Holiday Crafting Masterclass series in October. So let's give away two, Lala, because
my god! Oh
everybody has
wow!
been just watching some talking heads and we've just been chatting and there's been no crafting.
All
So
right, there you go. Awesome
thank
fireworks
you,
for that,
everybody.
right? So not
Yes.
even one, but two. Okay, all access. Okay, pass to the master class. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so how do you actually get to join? Okay, so we will do the raffle after we finish working on this one. So you gotta,
Oh, okay.
cheer us up, cheer us on, so we can finish this fast. And I will actually ask Sammy, my moderator daughter. Hi, Sammy, my moderator daughter in the chat, to please give me all the names of the people in the chat. So, Lynn, do they need to be there when we actually announce the winner, or because we will
That's
get
up to
all the
you, my
names?
friend.
Hmm?
That is up to you.
Okay, so
I don't
but I do
know.
understand
Yeah.
that some people might really be, it's too late for them already, right? So I think so no matter if you're here or not, but if you win, okay, we'll give it to them. I hope that everybody understands, okay, that one, because again, we're not from all the same, what do you call this, a time zone. So maybe it's really late
Yes.
for them and they really need to go to sleep. But for us, some of us, it's okay. So whoever wins, okay, going to do a wheel of names. I still need to learn how Lynn does all of those things where she just, you just put a code and then everything, that doesn't, Ecamm doesn't have that functionality just yet. Okay, but I will soon find out how. So I will do it through Wheel of Names, right? So I will put everybody's name, okay, who is in the chat, okay, in that one. And so we're raffling off two, not one, but two.
I
Shut
love you
up!
guys.
Did you see Gas? Shut. Okay, I can imagine Gas doing this. Shut up! Two passes? Yeah, there you go.
I know,
But then you would do like
I kind of
this.
want to give away a third one just because Gaz is so I want to see what Gaz says next.
Do you know that? Oh, Lynn, because it was pretty early for you, super early for you when we did go live with the Crafty
I
Queens last night.
know.
Oh, do you know that I got inducted
I miss,
into the Crafty Queens? I'm
yay,
Baroness Lala.
congratulations.
Yes, a special.
Yes.
Yes, a special thingy. So
Well,
there you
you
go.
are the queen of queens
All
after
right.
this month.
So
I'm
there you go,
sure.
guys. Oh,
So for folks who are watching, we're gonna give away, let's bump it up to three because Gaz just cracks me up.
oh
And
my gosh.
so
Guys,
all
three.
access passes. Okay, so here's the deal with the all access pass, folks.
Okay.
So I mentioned day one is already free, day
Mm-hmm.
seven is already free. So what are
Mm-hmm.
you going to get with your all access pass? You are going
Okay.
to get days 2 through 6. So that is 5 days of workshops that are pre-recorded. They have supply lists. They will have step-by-step written instructions. They will be airing live during Masterclass week. So one class per day. I'm going to tell you one of my classes. I'm teaching two folks. I'm
All
teaching
right.
two classes. I'll tell you both of my classes.
Okay.
My first class is going to be mask card making. So I
Ooh,
will show you
I would love
how
that.
I craft. Yes, because for the holidays, we have to make a lot of cards. So
Exactly.
how can you make a lot of cards in not a lot of time? So I am going to show you how to do some mask card making with your Easy Wonder dies and show you some new layouts that are not included on the back of the packaging because with the Easy Wonder dies, I've now put them away, but they do have, because they are part of my mini one sheet wonders that have been
Mm-hmm.
converted, on the back of the packaging, you have some card sketches that you can actually create, and it
Ooh.
uses all of the pieces of that the die cuts out with no scraps left over. But in my mask card making class, you will see some new sketches that some maybe have never been seen before by me anyhow. So I'm sure every idea has already been out there, right? So I'm not claiming that I'm inventing any of these card sketches.
Mm-hmm.
I've just never done them in a video on YouTube, for example. So some of them will be a first time. Class number two from me is going to be, this one's going to be long. I'm going to tell you guys right now, this is going to be a long class because I'm going to do a flip of my Easy Window
Oh,
dies.
I love
I
your
have
flip
never
videos.
flipped. Yes,
Yes.
I have never flipped my Easy Wonder dies. Can you believe it? So I'm going to present a full flip. If anyone has ever watched my flip videos, I do this only with my Spellbinders Club kits. on the first of the month, meaning tomorrow, you'll see one if you are interested in knowing what that's all about. But my flip videos are where I create at least one flat, one layered, one interactive, and one pop-up card. So my flip videos on my YouTube channel, they're totally free, 100%, and they feature at least four cards, one in each of those styles. But with Easy Wonder Class Masterclass Week, what I'm going to do is a full flip video that's not sped up at all. And if you've watched any of my flip videos, you might have heard me mention things like, this is about 6 hours of footage, this is about 8 hours of footage. And in order to have videos do kind of well on YouTube, they cannot be that long.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have to speed up the process when I present a flip video on my YouTube channel. So I take 6 hours of footage and I speed it up to about 40 minutes or 50 minutes or so, but not for masterclass. And this is why I want to do classes, because I want to teach, I want to put videos out there where you can actually follow along. You don't have to watch it on slow motion, or you don't have to pause it every like 2 minutes just to see what they did. I know that happens when you watch my videos. I totally understand it. But as a YouTube content creator, we are at the whim of the YouTube algorithm. We kind
Mm-hmm.
of have to play their game if we want our videos to be seen. But, that's why you do your own thing, then you make up your own rules. So that's
Exactly.
why I am creating the crafting masterclass series. And this first one is easy holiday crafting, but I'm already in the planning process for the next one. And the next one is going to be all about cards for the guys in our lives. So
Oh my
masculine
gosh.
mate, cards for
Yes.
guys, however you want to think about it, that's going to be the next masterclass series.
Yeah. That's actually
So,
one of the
like
things,
I
Lynn,
mentioned,
that
this isn't going to be
yes.
the first. This is
Yes.
just, or this is not the only, this is just the first.
Awesome. One of the things I actually did, I think day 29, that I did an episode where masculine cards, because really one of the hardest things for me to create are, cards for our male friends and relatives, right? It's hard, right? Because I have the tendency to put so much flowers into it. So many flowers into it, right? So that would be super awesome. Okay, so guys, we are actually supposed to be raffling off only one. Okay, but now we are doing three all access, okay, classes for you guys today. I'm so grateful to Lynn. Thank you so much, Lynn, for your generosity, right? So there you go, guys. I hope
Yes.
that you would join us. Okay. So again, Sammy, my moderator daughter, please get all the names, please, and send it to me so I can just copy paste onto the wheel. Right. So there you go. Everybody saying thank you, thank you. Holy cow! What? Yes. There you go. Yes, 3 passes. Hope you win, Wims. All right. Yay. Yes. Yes, Amy, three.
Whoa.
I can't
Yeah, well,
believe
I'm
it.
happy. Well, thank
Seriously,
you all,
girl.
because
Okay, there
I
you
know
go.
you.
This is Gaslyn saying, she's doing it. I can't believe it. Seriously, girl. 3 passes. All right, Gaslyn, I do a, very good interpretation. Okay, Dali said, dang, 3 passes. I have all 4 dice and the prototype too. All right, there you go, Blossom. Awesome. Your flips are awesome, Lynn. Yes, Maria, I have to agree. That is my favorite of
Aw.
all the series that Lynn does on her channel. So if you've not seen that, guys, you should. It's really awesome. I hope you win too. You make me laugh. There you go. So please, okay, Gaz is actually part of the masterclass. So make sure
Yeah.
that, yes, you also, you have to enroll in his class. Okay, because you're
Yes.
gonna, but he's not just funny. He's actually really very talented. You might be like, oh, he's just a funny guy. He's not great. No, he
Don't get
is.
so surprised, Lala.
Pardon?
I
Pardon,
said,
Lynn?
don't be say that so surprised.
Because some people might not know Gaz yet, right? So they might think
Ah,
that he's
yes.
just a funny person, right? But no, actually, he is a very talented one. I'm
Well, Gus
glad.
live streams on his channel, so
Yes, I'm a guy. Then he laughs at it. What an amazing day of streams.
Well,
Yes, right? All right. So thank you,
here's
thank you.
so here's the thing, folks. Okay, I'm just gonna let me get a little bit onto a soapbox if you don't mind.
Okay.
Well, it's like, okay, let's big screen Lynn. Um, here's the thing. You let me know in the chat, please, because I talked about this a little bit on my Crafty Fun with Friends episode where it was crafting with the guys who craft in my community. So that included Gaz, Brian, and Sire, and we had a really good discussion about cards for cards for guys or masculine cards. And in that conversation, it was really, really wonderful to kind of get everybody's take on it. And my take on it is this, and I struggle with this, so I would love to know, from you all in the chat what your thoughts are.
Mm,
I would love to call the Masterclass series something like Masculine Makes or Cards for Guys. But I'll be honest, a lot of
mm.
what people say are guy cards, I love them for myself. And I'm not a guy. So why can't that card be for me? And vice versa, why cannot a card that has pinks and purples and flowers and butterflies, why can't that be a card for a guy? So
Exactly.
I struggle with calling the master class, masculine makes or cards for guys because I feel like as a society, we have a preconceived notion of what that means, but those notions are antiquated. You know, no gender has a claim on any part of the rainbow. And so I feel like cards for guys are cards for girls are cards for guys. They are cards. They are works of art. They are handcrafted, you know,
So,
um, many works of art, and they have appeal equally to every gender. And I know that in my mind, that's my belief. However, again, if we want to play the game of, search engine optimization and keywords and
mm-hmm.
what will bring your video up and what will bring your website up when people are searching, well, people search for those terms, masculine cards, cards for guys. And so I feel like I have to call it that in order for people who are looking for that to find me. But I struggle with doing that because I want to change our perception of what that means. Because
Mm-hmm.
a card for a guy can have pink. I think that's fine.
Yeah, they say like real
So,
men wear pink, right? So,
yes.
mm-mm.
So, that's my struggle, everybody, because I want to make sure that my classes get out there, that people who are looking for that topic find me and find my masterclass series. But at the same time, I feel like, if I continue to kind of perpetuate that terminology, that sort of, nomenclature, then there's no change that's going to happen. And I do believe in the power of an individual to make a change. And so I'm open to class names, folks, because I want something that will make the class discoverable and have all of those keywords.
Maybe you can put up
For
like a
people who,
poll or something for it, right? So, and then we can give like suggestions, and then maybe whoever
sure,
gets,
but
the name
I'm
gets
gonna watch this.
picked.
Yeah, but I'm gonna watch this on replay. So the folks who are watching live right now have
Mm-hmm.
suggestions. Throw them in the chat, please, because I would love to see some suggestions for that because it's a struggle for me and that class won't be until next year and I'm struggling and stressing about it now. Like, do I call it masculine makes? Because that's what's
Yeah.
going to come up if if people are searching for masculine. Because I get it, it's fine. We all need words to talk about the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not going to change overnight. So I understand that that's the terminology that we have right now, but if we can change that, can we
Yes.
find something
Right.
better?
So something
you
more
know
inclusive, right? So there you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, yeah. you
Yeah, so
know?
that
I
it's
don't know.
it includes nobody is like somehow uh, pulled apart just because, right? So there
Yeah,
you go. I'm sure you guys,
exactly.
you're all very creative. I'm sure you'll find a way. All right. So
Cards
while
for
Lynn is
gas.
working, she is also working, and I'm working as well with my cards. So you see,
Oh
so
my
these
gosh.
ones are actually from the Easy Wonder Die number one. Okay. So this one, you see, it even has. I really love that it has stitched borders. I love. So before, what I do is I have to cut it, and then I have to put like something like a die that's not really. It's gonna cut. It's just gonna make an impression of a stitching. So I love that this has that as well, or that already. So there you go. This one. So it's very functional, right? So again, as I said, so normally these kinds of dyes are foundations. You know, in a house, you have to have those big foundations before you put in the roof and all of the other rooms and stuff, right? So, like in a card, I believe that if your foundation is good, then everything else will, be easy. Okay, to actually, doing the embellishments and everything will actually, be easy. Yes, that's awesome. Yay, yay, yay. You did, Pam. I got it. It's beautiful. Sammy is awesome. We all need a Sammy. Thank you so much, my friends. Yes, I love my daughter.
Oh,
Okay, did we need to type something special in? No, Pam. Okay, because I am not that techie yet in terms of, the raffles and stuff on my channel. So I just do a wheel of names. So that's why my awesome moderator daughter is going through the chat, getting all your names and sending it to me, and I'm putting it in my wheel of names. So we're gonna do three. Okay, so you only win once though, guys. So once only. All right. So
you only win once.
yes. Okay. All right. Yeah, because
I
you
love,
only have one name. Okay, so one name. So we don't put your name back in that. Once you receive, and then you are we remove you from the wheel. Yes, there you go.
I love what small paper stars wrote. She says, the biggest part of making change is start talking. I love that.
Oh, okay, where is that? Okay. Agree with you. Said Blossom. Cards for friends, cards for people, cards for pets. Okay, there you go. So, okay, guys, keep them coming because Leon is gonna be, going through the replay, and we'll look at all your, comments. Okay, that fit people. They are intended for how to create based on interest. There you go. But would work for anyone. There you go. You preach, sister, preach. I can imagine Gaz doing like that.
Aw, thank you guys.
All right, so change will
I'm
happen because
sorry.
you are open
Was
to
I
discuss.
preachy, folks? I'm so sorry. Such a heavy
Oh no,
topic.
actually, that absolutely. If gas is, it will always be in a, that kind of way, fun way.
I know, but then I was thinking back on it. I was like, oh, it
No.
was kind
Oh,
of
no.
preachy.
How to person, and I think, a lot of us actually think the same way, but maybe not just a lot are open to actually, vocalizing their thoughts, right? So like that. So, and I think being here as a content creator, that's also, one of the things that we should, again, for me, kindness overrules. Okay, so that's why in my chat, in my channel, yes, I do delete, offensive comments. Okay, because here it's really, we want to, inspire everybody, uplift everybody. Everybody is, especially that we are a crafty, artsy channel, right? It's not as if what we do here is, rocket science, that it has to be like a specific, formula and stuff. No, right? So more than anything, we really want to support each other. A lot of us are going through, health difficulties, financial difficulties, but crafting, and we all are in different, what do you call this? Industries, right? So some are in the medical field, some are in the art, and crafts community. Some are actually like Lynn, who is very technical. Some are in the science, side of things, or engineering, right? So, but we all somehow are in the same because of our love for craft and paper crafting, right? So there you go. Yes, cards for gas. Pink and
Well,
brown is
I
awesome together.
love
Good for anyone. There you
Linda.
go.
I love your suggestion. Linda says cards for everyone.
Yes, there you go. Yes, I am so proud to support Lynn, such an amazing human. There you go. I love that human being,
Aw.
right? And I think that's one thing that really separates us from, like animals, because, animals really sometimes cannot control, right? So their urges or their selves. But as human beings, okay, we have the option to be kind, right? So always do things that will not hurt other people, right? So I would like a masculine card because I'm not big on florals. Okay, there we like that one. Okay, so we will look through all of your suggestions. Right, there you go. Creating cards for the human race. Okay, said Lynn. Okay, I mean Lisa. Okay. How is your weather tonight, Pam? Said Blossom. Okay, actually, Blossom is one of those that.
Good.
Actually, I think what happened, Blossom. Okay, I have not emailed her yet because I don't know her email. But I went to the post office. Remember, Lynn? Okay, that she never received the card, and I actually included the
Yeah.
stamp inside. And so I said, "What happened?" And so I talked to the postmaster general, and then he said that apparently when posts from the Philippines are sent to the US or Canada, okay, that side of the world, there's a specific airline that carries it there. Okay? But during that time, okay, when I sent it, so mine, okay, was included in that shipment. Okay, they used a different airline, Qatar Airlines. Okay, which was not the usual. And so when it arrived in the US, the US did not accept. So all of those had to be brought back to the Philippines and resent, okay, to our usual carrier. So that is basically what happened. So I was like,
Are
you know,
they
blown
making you
away.
pay for it
But they
again?
said that it has been resent. So it's not as if,
Oh,
they threw it or something. They just had to, get it back and then send it back. Right? So that whole plane, okay, of shipment that went that time, okay, had to be brought back to the Philippines. So it's like, this is the first time I'm hearing something about this one. And I had to actually go to the head post office because the people in the local one where I sent it couldn't answer me. There you go.
oh my God.
Yes. So please
Wow.
be a little bit more patient, Blossom. I'm sure it's gonna get there to you somehow, right? So cards for special
Very,
days. Cards for everyone, yes. I hope someone tries the dice for scrapbooking too. Oh yes.
yes,
Yes. Wims,
yes.
there is. Okay, so how to personalize cards. That is really good one, Don. Yes. Okay, I will be sharing your posts and videos with our followers on homemade cards for seniors also. Thank you so much, Wendy. Thank you, thank you. Our ideas is for people to share their creativity and support our seniors who need a pick me up. Awesome, right? That's super awesome. I love
Wendy, did
that.
you post? Did you
Yes.
post to the Crafty Fun group about that?
Okay.
I
So
know
guys,
you
if you
told
are
me
not
about
yet
it.
part of the Crafty Fun Friends, okay, is it by of, right? Of. I always make,
Yeah.
yes, of LV Handcrafted. It's a Facebook group. It's a private one, so you do have to answer a little, but it's more for just very easy questions. Just answer them because if you do not, and then you just go and send it will automatically be, not accepted. So make sure that you do answer those questions, please. All right. And then you'll be part of it and you can easily get all the updates. And you can post there as well, right? So I think dice would look just as nice on the scrapbook. Absolutely, my daughter. Yes, that's my moderator daughter, Sammy Pie. Thanks, Sammy Pie. I am in the retirement mode. Yes, actually, Tamara, a lot of us are. So Lynn is actually one of the youngest in the community. Yes, she's like our little, daughter. That's wonderful, Wendy. Wow, that's sad. Did you have to
I'm
pay
not
again?
young.
No, Colleen, because it
No,
wasn't my fault, right? It was theirs, right? So the thing is, I think the Philippine carrier had an issue, so that it couldn't fly. So they hired another airline to transport it.
oh,
But the US is very strict. It's not probably in their manifesto or approved whatever. So it had to be
oh,
sent back. Okay. No, 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 Blossom. I'm actually very happy that you told me that because if you did not, I would not even know. So that was why, every time I meet Blossom in the chat, I was like, did you receive it? Did you receive it? And I never hear because actually she has never received it. So I'm very grateful that you did message me about that. And that's it sometimes with international shipping, right? So we do have problems every now and then, but hopefully it's not very often. I have posted on your page but waiting for okay, so definitely one of the moderators. I actually am one of that. Okay, we'll look into that. Okay, and check that out. Okay, Lynn, I think is going through it already. Wendy,
Yeah,
okay,
let me
there you
look.
go. Yes, all right, so there it is. See, I was able to actually create one. Oh, okay, not one but two but three. Okay, so
Oh my gosh, Lala, really?
because Lynn gave me a lot of opportunities because I made her do all the work. There you go. So I'm just copying what my moderator daughter sent me. Okay, so I can put it in the awesome wheel and you guys can kindly please check your name. Okay, and if it's missing there or you see somebody who's supposed to be there but I accidentally, didn't put there, please. Okay, Yvette, Melissa, and Wendy. Okay, so there you go. Yvette, Leah creates. Okay, Wendy is Wendy Haywood and Melissa. Wendy Haywood and Melissa Klepser. Okay, there you go. So for those who weren't able to watch the earlier Crafty Fun Friends, we did have MCA Mystery Craft along today. It was so much fun, and I actually did also my my LIDA, my CEDA finale part one yesterday with the queens. Okay, Gaz is there, of course, Dalise and Jay. It was also so much fun, right? So please do check out both our channels. Lynn is LV Handcrafted on all the socials, and I am Mommy Guide Inc. on all the socials. And yes, please, if you are not yet following me on Instagram, please do, because my Instagram is really, really almost non-existent. So I need your support on
Yeah,
Instagram, my friends.
Lala needs support and motivation to post there. So
Yes.
she has lots of followers. Maybe she'll post more friends.
Yes,
But
I'm
let's
really so lazy to post on Instagram. Not because of just being lazy, because I cannot understand how things work there. Where is the post? What do I click to make it a post? Why is it always sharing as a story? Things like that. How do you? It cannot. See, I told you. For me to learn things, I kid you not. You might think I'm very techy and all. No, it takes for me to a while to learn things, right? So I just need to intentionally do that. All right, I'm actually already putting all the names and I think I have all your names in the wheel already. Okay, so we're just waiting for Lynn, of course, because Lynn has been chatting away and telling us all of the awesome things that is coming up for the masterclass, the easy wonder die, and so many other things. Okay, so for those who are here for the first time or on replay, you don't know like who Lynn is. She's LV Handcrafted, and she is actually a part of so many awesome companies where she is a design team member or sometimes even the team lead, okay, team manager, right? So she makes everything so easy for us for Kenja's Card Challenge because she's our team manager,
Aw.
right? So she's so super organized, so it's so easy for us, and she double checks everything. So sometimes I often make a mistake and she was like, Lala, okay, I'm on it, right? She is super awesome. So maybe you don't know, she's also a design team of some of the companies that you actually really like and support. So if you need inspiration for those, head on to her channel, her Instagram, her YouTube. Of course, her website is where you can find everything, right? So links to all of those things. So lvhandcrafted.com. And of course, her Facebook group. Okay, there you go. Okay, good night, Gaz. Yes, it's 3 a.m., Gaz. Don't worry. If you win my love, I will give it to you. All right. Your Highness,
Gaz,
good
Gaz already
night.
has an all access pass. He's an instructor, so don't.
Oh, yes, Gaz, what if you win? Will you donate?
Of course he will. He's
All right.
disqualified.
All right, so we are actually disqualified. But he's in the okay, me too, Lala. Okay, guys, bye. Okay, Linnea, getting all these great ideas. Hi, Linnea. Linnea is actually part of Stan's community. All right, Stanex was our dear friend. Okay, who was cartoonist, illustrator. So Linnea is one of the awesome people there that I've met. I'm so pleased to be part of Lynn's masterclass. All the tutors are amazing on this. It's so worth it. Please do sign up for us, and I can't wait to see who wins the access. Definitely, we will post it as well. All right, so Lynn is done. Almost done. Okay, just the sentiment. Okay, it's done.
It's well, I want to find black dots. I don't have
Ah,
black
okay, so we can't find it.
embellish.
All right.
That's
All
what I've
right.
been looking for this whole time.
Okay, so
But
just a
yeah.
very fast one. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, no, 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 not the least. Okay, this is Lynn. Okay, Lynn. Okay, just show them your awesome card. Oh, those are beautiful papers.
Okay, so folks, I'm just full of news tonight because I don't have it in my hands, but I was very, very lucky to have a supporter in Jamie who owns the Not Too Shabby shop. And so this is Rustic Christmas that released earlier this year, but
Mm-hmm.
you all watching right now have the first opportunity to actually buy the upcoming Christmas release from Not Too Shabby, and it's gorgeous. So I hope if you are interested that you'll check it out. You won't find card making inspiration yet for the new festive Christmas paper pad and two ephemera packs that will come in this
Oh my.
special bundle that Jamie has put together for me and for my some of my instructors to teach with during Masterclass week. So not only are
Yay!
you able to actually pick up the pre-order of the Easy Wonder dies, but if you are interested, you can also pick up a Christmas bundle because we are doing easy holiday crafting during
Yay!
Masterclass
All
week.
right, Lynn, can you put
So,
the link in the chat if you have the link? Do you have it? Not yet.
yes,
Okay, so Lynn is
queued
gonna
up and
put.
I just hit send. So
All
there
right,
you go.
there you go. All
Um,
right.
So, folks, not required. You don't have to buy that because not
Mm-hmm.
all of the instructors are crafting with it. But Jamie wanted to make it available to you all because if you're going to be ordering the Easy Wonder dies, you can order it all together and save a little bit on shipping, especially since she does have free shipping to the US with a $75 or more purchase. And so, this will hopefully save you a little bit and then you get everything at the same time and then
Yes.
it'll all especially if you are in the US it will for sure get to you um, before masterclass week. Totally optional, but I'm very, very lucky and grateful and fortunate to have a friend in Jamie and a supporter in Jamie who
Yes.
has not only given me the opportunity to have my designs created by her and offered through her company and her craft shop. So I hope you all will spend some time over on the Not Too Shabby shop and check out all of the cool stuff that Jamie puts out. Tomorrow's the first of the month, which is always the release of all of her monthly subscriptions. And so these aren't it, but if you pop on over to the link that I just put in the chat, you'll see the new festive Christmas 6x6 papers, and there will be two paper pads in the bundle. There will be a sheet of glitter enamel dots in the bundle. And Lala, can we switch? Let's do this view.
Okay.
So
Which one?
another, no,
Okay.
we're good. Another sneaky peek, folks. So Jamie has designed
Oh, I
this
love this.
handset for me. This is called Mini Messages. It's not yet released. So, festive Christmas, not yet released. You all are getting the first opportunity to shop this new release, these new products.
Yay!
They're not even live on the website and discoverable on the Not Too Shabby website. These don't launch until October 15th,
All
but
right.
you all get it first because you know me and you know Lala, and so you're lucky that you're
Awesome.
part of our fun community here. So whether or not you are attending Masterclass, because I know maybe that's not for everybody, but if you do love beautiful Christmas papers and ephemera, then it's available for you to get. So it's not only for people who sign up for the class, it's for people who know me, who know Lala, who know Gaz, who know all of the instructors. We're going to be blasting our links out there so that you can get them if you want to sign up for class, but you can also get them if you have no intentions of signing up for the class
That's
because they're
awesome.
just
Options, options,
beautiful products.
options, right?
Yes.
Awesome.
So I should also say, mini messages was designed for me because, like I mentioned to you all, and like Lala said earlier, I like to look at cross supplies that I can get a lot of mileage out of.
Mm-hmm.
And this little 4x6 stamp set is gonna like run marathons for you because it covers all occasions. You have happy holidays, Merry Christmas, warm wishes. Then you have happy birthday, happy Halloween, congratulations. Then you've got some really cool sentiments like another trip around the sun. Great for birthdays, just something a little bit different, right? Then you have things like you can never have too much. Imagine adding that to coffee. Imagine adding that to a slice of cake or some donuts. Anything that you love that you feel like you can never have too much of. So there's a variety of sentiments here, and they are this size strictly because we have designed them to actually work with the banner dies that are in the add-on sets of Easy Wonder Die number two and the smaller banner of Easy Wonder Die number one. Both of them are perfect for cutting out these sentiments. So we've designed
Awesome.
them so that it actually fits. And again, getting you more mileage out of your supplies, but really this you can use with anything. It also pairs really beautifully with a lot of the standalone dies. You can see adding large word dies that you might have and having this be a little bit of a sub sentiment to go with it. So this is also part of that special bundle that Jamie has curated for me for Masterclass week, but really it's for you all, so that you can get first dibs
Thank you,
on this fabulous
Jamie.
new
Thank you,
release.
Lynn. That is super awesome, guys. Thank you, thank you. All right, so guys, this is our wheel. I would like for you to check it out, okay, and see if okay. No, I want to be with Lynn. Where's that? Okay, no. Where is it? Okay, go. There you go. So guys, all right, I feel that there's somebody might be missing. Okay, so I'll go through the names and please do check out. If you do have a friend who was here a while ago and it's not here, please do tell me before I actually spin it because I really want for you guys to be able to have the chance to win this, three opportunities for you to actually win an all access pass to the masterclass. So we have Creativity Playground, that's Amy. Crafty Visage, that's Dawn. Lachey Boutte, that's Linda. Handcrafted by Gaz. Okay, he's there. Okay, but okay, he will donate. Okay, Pam. Okay, PJB Stamper. Colleen Berg. Ken Z. Linda G. Maria T. Don Hill. Rich Vibes. Small Paper Stars, that's Lisa. Whimsical Thoughts, that Maridan. BF. BGM, that's Blossom. Shanna Makes It. Lynn. Norman. Stamper Girl, that's Delise. Yvette Alea Creates. Wendy Haywood. Melissa Klepser. Dan Roth. Okay, Shanna Makes It. Susan Shemper. And Tom Zart. Did I miss anyone? Okay. Okay, Susan Champer. Yes, I added sweetheart. You forgot. Okay. So guys, is everybody's okay, is your name there? Okay, so please, okay, check the wheel. Okay, check it
Well,
if
you can
your name is there.
spin for the You can spin for the first one, and then if there are more
Okay.
names, you can add it for the next one.
Okay, let me just double check, just going through it again. No, just to be sure. All right, so with that, here goes the first one, Lynn. Okay.
Good
Good luck,
luck.
everybody. Congratulations in advance. Thank you so much, Lynn, for such generosity. Thank you also, Jamie, okay, for releasing that. Oh my gosh. Oh, she'll be over the moon. Oh my goodness. She's been wanting this one. Wims, you're waking up so early. It's super worth it. Congratulations. Lynn, we always tease each other because, when I used to have like raffles like this during the pandemic, she would always win. And we will say, where's your lucky charm? You have to bring it. There you go. Congratulations, Wims. All right. Okay, so next one. First winner, Wims. Whimsical Thoughts are married. Oh, Christy. Okay, there you go. Christy. We forgot Christy. Susan. Oh my gosh.
Susan.
Susan is on a winning streak. She also won yesterday. Okay.
Yay.
Okay, so Christy. Okay, is not in the. Okay, who else, sweetheart? Okay, my daughter is realizing I need to add more names to here. Who? Tamra? Why? Oh no, it's okay. All right, and then Christy. Christy. All right, next. Okay, final. Last but not the least, guys. This is it. Again, thank you so much for joining me and Lynn today. I know it's probably too late for you guys, but you stayed and you are here. Let
Totally.
me see. Stabber Girl. Okay,
Yay.
there you go, Delise.
Yes.
Congratulations. Okay. Okay, that's three. So we have Susan, okay, Whimsical Thoughts, and we have Stapper Girl Dalise in the chat. Yay. Oh, Shanna, again, thank you so much for, again, I will accept your very generous offer because I really want that, stamp set from Lynn that I never really got. Even if I want to, I cannot buy anymore. So thank you so much. All right. So with that, okay, so any last, instructions, maybe reminders, Lynn, okay, to everybody who wants to, actually, what do you call this? Get or register. Okay, so where do they go again for the last time?
Okay, so lots of information, but really the key thing I want everybody to remember is
Mm-hmm.
September 15th. That's the first date that is the key because pre-orders end after September 15th. So if you have any inclination to order either the Easy Wonder dies or that Christmas bundle that I mentioned, September 15th is the cutoff. So make sure you order by that date.
All
Otherwise,
right.
you've got lots of time to decide whether or not you want to enroll in the Easy Holiday Crafting Masterclass series. You can find that on lvhandcrafted.com. There's like going to be a little banner at the bottom that says
Mm-hmm.
introducing Crafty Masterclass series. Just click on that link and it'll take you to all 7 classes. The two
Awesome.
free classes, you still need to enroll in them. And here's the thing. I run all of my classes through StreamYard and
Mm-hmm.
they are not posted to YouTube because I don't know how many people know the back end of YouTube, but if
Yeah.
there's a video on YouTube, even if it's unlisted, those links can get shared.
Mm-hmm.
But that means that if you paid for a class and somebody shared that class link out to somebody else, other people can be getting it for free. And I
Mm-hmm.
don't want that. I want to protect the value of these classes. If you're paying for them, you and you alone have the rights to view those paid classes. So that's why I run my workshops and my classes off of StreamYard. So you'll have to register again on StreamYard. That's a way to protect that fact that we don't want links to it just floating
Mm-hmm.
out there for everybody,
Right.
okay? So there's plenty of time for that.
All right.
Just decide your first decision is do you want to pre-order anything because September 15th is the date.
All right. So Melissa said, already ordered. That way to go, Melissa. Right there you go. Thank you so much,
Aw.
my friends. Yes, that's the way to go,
Yay.
right? So that, yes, the earlier the better. So we can actually, prepare like I know that what do you call this? What do we call it, Lynn? My brain fog. The mystery kits,
Homework?
the mystery kits.
Mystery.
Yes, if
The
you are
mystery box?
interested, yeah, the mystery boxes, they're not like unlimited supply, guys. So limited supplies as well. So you need to decide earlier. Again, nurse, it's not, it's something that you need to do. Okay, but if you do want to, yes, the earlier the better. All right, thank you so much, guys. 32 days of going live every day in August, and this is the 32nd. And what an awesome way to end my craft every day in August. I thank you so much to everybody who came in on board to craft alongside me, and everybody who has been here to watch alongside us. Thank you so much, Lynn. Thank you for the so many raffle stuff that you gave out today, and the amazing announcements that you have. With that, okay, I'll see you guys in the interweb. See you again, okay, for all our hops, and that's it for us today. Have a great rest of the night. Goodbye, and we will dance this thing out. Okay, Lynn, not yet
A
done.
shorter dance this time, Lal.
Yes, just a shoulder. And it's gonna be 3 minutes, guys. Okay, so
Yes.
definitely.
Please, thank you.
Okay, so it's not gonna be 3 minutes. Okay, there you go. All right. All right. Again, thank you so
everybody.
much. And we will have also, of course, awesome fireworks to end our craft every day in August.
Like a fire, like a fire, like a fire.
Thank you, everyone.
Unpredictable.
Woo.
Thank you.